Hey guys, BunBun here. We are at 17 weeks of pregnancy. I'm super excited. I go to find out the sex in about 2 weeks. So, yay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. According to the Baby Center app that I use, the baby is about 5 ounces and 5 inches long from head to bottom. So baby is about the size of a turnip. So getting slightly bigger. I'm so excited. Um, let's see what has happened. Okay, so scary thing happened. For a while, like ever since I found out that I was pregnant, my doctor wanted me to switch my long-lasting insulin because if you guys are familiar with like when you're type 1 diabetic, you sometimes have to take a short-lasting insulin, which is the insulin you take before meals, and then you can take a long-lasting insulin, which you normally take at nighttime or whenever. It's like a long-lasting. It keeps your blood sugars pretty much balanced over time. So basically, the long-lasting insulin I was taking was called Lantus, and the recommended long-lasting insulin to take during pregnancy is Levemir because it's slightly safer, I guess. It's all like man-made insulin, which your pancreas makes when you're not diabetic. So, since I don't create any, like, there's man-made stuff, and it works. So, for the longest time, my insurance didn't want to cover the Levemir, so I had gotten like a refill of the Lantus or whatever. Then I ran out of that, and when I did, we were still having issues with getting the coverage of the Levemir, and I've been like fighting back and forth between my endocrinology doctor and the insurance. I've been trying to call, and like nothing was happening, and like I found out from my pharmacy that, yeah, your insurance doesn't cover it. You need a pre-authorization as to why you need to take that certain insulin. So that was the big holdup. So basically, my doctor gave me a sample, which is like 1 pen, because I use pens instead of syringes because I find that it's easier and safer for the environment. If you kind of catch my drift, like, I don't trust people that root through the trash. Like, you're supposed to keep your sharps separated so that way the trash people don't get stabbed or whatever, but like there are some sickos out there that will root through everything and use it to shoot up. But yeah, that's besides the point. Anyway, so sorry. This like constant being tired is like not going away, and it's so frustrating. Anyway, so I was back and forth between all this stuff, and then I ran out of the sample, and it was last Friday that it happened, and I was out of the long-lasting insulin up until yesterday, Thursday. So I have been trying to pump myself through with the short-lasting stuff, but no matter what I did, my blood sugars were just skyrocketing. The highest I recorded was over 400. I was so scared because of the baby and stuff like that. I know it's very bad. And I was just on the phone with people on Wednesday, and luckily there's a nurse that calls me about once a month from my insurance, and they call pregnant women like once a month to check up on them to see if everything's okay. And she had told me last month, if you have any issues, just call me and I can get you connected with somebody from the insurance. Like, what was frustrating to me is, how could my insurance not know that I'm pregnant if they have a nurse from the insurance calling me that knows that I'm pregnant. Like, they wouldn't call me if they didn't know I was pregnant. So basically, she was making some phone calls all around and stuff like that, and she wound up calling my pharmacy, and it turns out that all along, the pharmacy had my birth year wrong. They had me marked down like I was born in 86 or something like that. And I'm like, no, I'm definitely born in 94, so wow. But somehow that she she gave them my correct birthday, and they straightened it out, and she's like, yeah, the woman just ran it through again and it went right through, so the pre-auth was approved, I guess, and just something was a little mixed up. And I'm like, oh my god. And here's the thing with my pharmacy, when you go to pick up your prescriptions or when you drop them off, they used to ask for your whole entire birth date, but I think starting like last year or something, they just started asking for the month and day. So, I say the month and day, and I don't know if that's when they got something mixed up. I don't know how it would have gotten mixed up, but it was really annoying. Like, I could have had my insulin a long, long time ago, like the correct one. But anyway, that got all sorted out. Yesterday, I actually saw my endocrinologist, and right after the appointment was when I went to the pharmacy and got it. So everything is slowly getting back under control. Olive. Okay. That was weird. My cat just ran into the bedroom and my dog just barked. So yeah, that got straightened out. I'm hoping that, little baby is doing okay in there. Like, I haven't had any weird, anything strange happen as far as I know. I know that, like, I felt really like I was nauseous and like puking and stuff on Wednesday, and I was supposed to go to my Healthy Beginnings appointment. That's like the OB that I see during pregnancy, and I had to reschedule to go on Monday now because I was like, I don't want to skip an appointment because, like, if I go to all of my appointments with my insurance or whatever, there's a thing that I can sign up for that if I go to all my appointments, I get a free gift that I get to choose, and it's like a car seat or a high chair or a crib, something for the baby, obviously. So I need to, like, I'm also in a sticky situation because my address is still at my mom's house and we no longer live there. Being here at Tyler's, we're trying to move and trying to find another place to get with my mom down in the correct county. It's such a big mess. So I figured, I was like, I'm not going to sign up for it until we have like a permanent address. But if nothing happens here soon, I'm just going to have to switch everything to this county and just, it's gonna, I'm afraid of everything being messed up, essentially. But, yeah. I need to stop yawning. I'm so sorry, guys. But I will show you the baby bump. Hopefully I don't ruin the video by doing this, but can you see it? That is what I look like. Starting to get a little low baby bump. But like a lot of this right here, that's like scar tissue because I used to do all my shots in my stomach, and over time it just kind of built up in there, and So I kind of look a little bit bigger than what I actually am. But yeah. And also, like, another thing, like, even with my stomach expanding, my weight hasn't really changed. Like, my weight has been, like, within, like, if anything, I will gain 2 pounds one day and then lose it again the next day and lose 2 pounds or 1 pound. It's pretty consistent where it's at, and I know that I will start to gain weight within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I need to stop. But yeah, as far as everything else, I think that's all I can cover for this week. Next Friday I will go over all the important stuff from my Healthy Beginnings appointment. I would have given that to you guys today, but like I said, I didn't go to that appointment. I also read in the app that I guess starting at 17 weeks, since your belly is like growing and stuff, your center of gravity or something, like you're basically you become a little unbalanced because of your belly growing and whatever. I'm mostly on my ass. So, I mean, I do get up and I, like, clean the house and whatnot. But that's really it. I kind of limit myself because I'm just so... I've already, like, slipped and fell in the shower. Luckily not on my stomach, but, like, yeah, just from being dizzy and stuff like that. So, yeah. Olive's looking at me funny. Well, never mind, now she's looking away. Anyway, I'm going to end it here because we're already 12 minutes in, so I will talk to you guys next week. Later.